So, true confession time. Those weren't my feet trekking to find great stuff, and that was my hand waving hello to you. No, it wasn't even my car. It wasn't even my town. I think it was in Germany somewhere. I cheated. I admit it. I cheated. And why? Because I lost the footage. Nix, did you eat the lost footage? Did you eat it? I think my computer ate it. Is that a good excuse to teachers nowadays? Does that work? Like when we were kids, my dog ate my homework. But at least I solved the hall, right? Wait. I can load it. I can load the hall on. I can do this. I can do this. And it'll all work. Ready? Like magic. 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, and thanks for joining us again here on Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. I am Nikki, behind the camera is John, and as always, Nix is roaming around somewhere, sleeping. Shh. So you saw it. I lost the footage. But in a way, you guys are lucky. I now understand what it's like to walk into a thrift store. I just now understand what it's like to walk into a thrift store. See, we don't have them. The big chain stores, the Goodwills and the Salvation Armies up here where I live. But we did find one. We found one about 45 minutes from where I live. Now, we walked in with pretty good expectations of being able to find some really great stuff. No, that didn't happen. We found screaming children in languages not of this earth and at decibels that defy human hearing. We found chicken bones on the floor. And not the cool hoodoo voodoo chicken bones. I'm talking about like somebody had a snack and dropped it on the floor. That was gross. That was really, really gross. But we did find a couple of other really great places. We went to 5 or 6 different places over the weekend. We hit up New to You Thrift. We hit up Treasures for You. There's a lot of number 4s and 2s and stuff. We hit up Read It Again Bookstore, the Salvation Army, an indoor flea market, and Linda's Lockers. Linda's Lockers won for the day. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the word Linda, you have to go watch that viral video. It's great. So Linda's Lockers was definitely the hit for the day. So what did we get? Hang around and check it out. What did we come across? What did we find? Not one, but 2 fairy lamps. Now, they look very similar. The first one we found was the Fostoria. I think this is called Block Optic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I love this one because it looks like an egg that is cracked. So, Fostoria Block Optic. The other one that we found, that I'm reaching for, so sorry if I'm like all up in here, is the Homeco Globe Fairy Light. I have to be honest, I really, really dig the way these glow. I think it's, and that was really loud, I really dig the way these glow. They set off a huge amount of light in them, and they just refract and reflect all over the room. And I can see them for Christmas time as like snow globes, or even in this one because it has such a big, the other one does too, but the opening on this one is ridiculously large, that they would look really cool with like a bottle brush inside, or like a mini open snow globe scape that you can light with a light, an LED flameless tea light, not a real one, because that would start a fire. Just say no to fires. That's what Smokey says. The next thing I picked up I want to show you guys is this vintage Lefton ashtray. The gold detailing where the little cigarette would go is still in perfect condition. The 3 little flowers, no chips or cracks. It's got the lovely little Lefton sticker there. I always like to make up stories or think of stories where these objects have been before they come to me, before I adopt them, or foster them, I should say. You all adopt them, I foster them. And I can imagine this sitting on some lady's vanity as she's putting on her pearls, getting ready to go out for a really swanky dinner with her man. My imagination runs wild. What can I say? One of the next things I got, and I picked these up because they were in great condition. So I got me some Fire King. I don't know why I said it like that, but Fire King Anchor Hocking Creamer and Sugar Set. And if I keep rattling them around, they won't be in great condition. The paint is in really nice condition. It's super clean on the creamer. The sugar does have its lid. And its gold paint is awesome as well. These are fantastic shape. And if I didn't already have a sugar bowl, that's Lydia in the background going a little nuts. But Lydia, cool it. Are you done? She's happy to see me. If I didn't already have a nice sugar, I didn't already have a really nice kitschy kind of my moo creamer and my old diner sugar, I would probably keep these for myself because they're so pretty. So the next couple things I bought are to jazz up, class up, dress up those bookshelves. So I picked up this gorgeous flower child lady. Peace, that's what she's saying. She's got her little bouquet of flowers. She's got her little tiny hoop earrings. She is, according to the lady I bought her from, if you see the bottom here, there's a hole. She is hand turned and hence hand painted. She has a lovely little glaze on her. She does have a little bit of damage back in here. So she's got another hole in the top head. At first I thought it was because she had something coming that was supposed to be here, but then I realized when they actually hand turn something, it's held like this so they can hand turn it. And I just thought she was just awesome. I love her colors. Green, favorite color. Yay! So she's gorgeous. And then kind of sticking with that green theme, I picked up the fishy paperweight. Now my eBay store's done pretty good with paperweights so far. And this one I'm hoping to add to that collection. I love the colors. He's a little bit more green on this side than on this side. Faces you, he's green, but you get the yellow. He's art glass, probably Murano, if not that styled in that way. I have seen a similar, if not exact, profile of Murano fishes online, but then again, I can't trust everything online, and unless it has a sticker, I can't be 100% sure. Now, there was one here. It could have been, it might not be. I don't know. If you know, let me know. So he's up for sale. All of the stuff that I'm showing you is up for sale now on our eBay store. And while I'm mentioning it, don't forget, go check out the eBay store. See if there's something there that you like, because I might have put stuff up there that I haven't really showed you guys yet. Give us a thumbs up for this video. Like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. I need the subscribers. And also, follow us on Instagram. All of it at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. You tell what the next item is that I found? It's just sitting there waiting for me to find them. These, sorry, I'm being goofy. These shades, very vintage, very boho, very, oh my God, Catskills. Just saying, every woman's rocking these up here. These lovely buttes were made in Italy, and I'm going to try to show you. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. We're going to try there. Made in Italy tortoiseshell shades. I loved them. Yes. Had to come home. I did buy another brooch. I did. I only bought this one because it was, you know, inexpensive and it was marked. I'm only, from now on, I've made the decision that I am only buying marked pieces unless they're really old, because otherwise I'm going to end up with a lot of brooches, because this area up here is kind of littered with them. So without further ado, I got this 3 circles entwined gold tone, and I know you're not going to be able to see Monet, but it is marked right there, Monet brooch. And it's kind of got like a, ooh, I almost dropped it. It's kind of got like a 80s vibe to me with those rings. I seem to remember my mom wearing that stuff. Then, what good is some accessories if you don't got a place to put them? Boop. For the man bling. For the man in your life. can't help it. These are, this is a man's valet. This space would be for his tie clips right here. It's got the red velvet inside. It is a little dusty, but this is for the cufflinks. And then I'm assuming this would be for like watches, bracelets, rings, pocket knife, whatever is in his pockets. And it is a Swank product. And it is made in Sweden. I want to do the Swedish stuff now. It is designed, designed by Filippo, made expressly in Sweden for Swank. And of course, you know I had to buy it because it said Swank. We got to keep things swanky. And Swank, I always use those initials sealed with a Nikki kiss. So next up, I got a bunch of kitchen stuff. See, I'm grouping things out so it all makes sense. So, well, maybe this is more entertaining. These two next pieces are more entertaining. So I picked up green leaf. Well, it is a green leaf. It's not green leaved. Green leaf. Green sleeves. I have got to get it together. I'm just saying. I really do. A green chip and dip set. Or snacks. Whatever you want to call it. And it is Treasure Craft. It is Treasure Craft USA. Now, we got this from Miss Linda's Lockers, and she sold it to us on the cheap because she said, oh, somebody pointed out it had these little like marks. They are the tiniest of tiniest of tiniest flea bites. I couldn't even tell until she pointed out. So there was that one there and then this one right here. I mean, and the bottom's a little worn, but I couldn't even tell until she pointed it out. And I went, that is so awesome. It is going home with me. Yes, ma'am. Also at Linda's Lockers, she didn't know she had this either. See, Linda's Lockers, she gets storage lockers. She has this house, she puts them in the house, and everything in the house is for sale. So I had to ask her, you come across any really weird things? Because my mind's going Hannibal Lecter and the stuff that they found in Hannibal Lecter storage locker. She said, yes, she found weird stuff, but she wouldn't give us the nitty gritties. Maybe if we go a few more times, she'll give us a good story and I can share it with you guys. Because wait till you see two of the other things that are really weird that I picked up at her place. They fit in the oddities category. But I digress. As usual. I picked up also, she didn't know she had this either. I snagged this from her real cheap. A mushroom pie plates. And this too has a tiny... Alright, that's actually a little nick. It has a couple of little baby nicks, but they're so small you can't even see them. I love the colors of this with fall coming and the mushroom craze. I'm not personally into mushrooms. You know, you do you. I'm just saying, you do you. But I did really actually kind of dig this piece. I dig it, man, because it's from the 70s. Los Angeles pottery ware, which I had never heard of. Ooh, bubble in my throat. I did look this up online. I could not find the mushrooms. I did find carrots and some other harvesty fruit and vegetables. I think, no, I did find the mushroom, but in a vegetable server, not in a pie. I brought this home and my son said, you cannot make a mushroom pie, right? No, there's no fungi. No fungi pie. Forgive the sound outside. It is like 4 o'clock on a Friday, and of course the maintenance guys choose today to come around the complex that I live in and start weed whacking right before they're supposed to go home. Because, you know, they had all day long to do it. They have to do it now. So we're gonna wait. I gotta cut that out. My humor. Beep. You did not get to see that. I said something very naughty. It was a very bad innuendo. So, keeping with the theme of pies, I picked up not one, but 2 little blackbirds. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. They're different. This one I believe is a false craft. This one a Nap Pro. And I found these at the little indoor flea market we went to, and the poor lady, she had them stacked in this little tiny case and all of her other stuff stacked up on top of it. And of course I asked for these 2 things, which were in the bottom shelf. So after she moves everything away, I feel bad. So I said, well, how much you got on them? And she just looked at me. So I look back. And I said, okay, 8? 8? No, 8, no 8. She says to me, she says 5. And I went, for both of them? Sold. In my pocket it goes. So I picked these nice little babies up very inexpensively. This one, the bigger of the two, the full scarf one, does have a little chip here. But when he's sitting this way, you don't see it. And I think they're awesome for Halloween or in that pie tin. I don't even know if it's going to work. Let's see. Oh, yes. In the little pie tin they go. My kids had no idea what pie birds were. I didn't know what pie birds were, and I've been baking pies for eons. Oh, that was loud. Been baking pies for eons, learned from my grandmother. I said, maybe they'll make my pies better. I don't know. I don't think they will, because, you know, I invent my pies. Now, this next purchase is a bit of a heartbreak. And it's a bit of buyer beware. Before you leave the store, check your stuff. S-Y-S. Check your stuff. You could put another S in there, another S word. That's fine. I won't hold it against you. These are Enesco. They are little salt and pepper shaker with the stoppers. Pop bellies. Can you tell one of these kids is not like the other? When I picked it up and put it in my pile, that was not there. There's no way you're gonna miss a chippy chip that big. What happened in the pile? I think it got knocked over, it got banged around, and I ended up by coming home out a couple of dollars. Now I think she charged me $4. At the end of the day, it was $4. I will take a Sharpie, I will color him in, and he'll sit on a shelf somewhere for a little bit of time. Oh, I'll probably use real paint. I have real paint. Use real paint, not a Sharpie. So, lesson learned, check your bleep before you leave the store. That's all I'm saying. Now this next item is a rather large set of things, so I'm going to have to show you from a different angle. So hang on there. So I came across these lovely lads and lasses in blue. That lovely dark teal blue. I believe these are the Concord pattern by Indiana Glass goblets. Okay, I'll give you a nice look here. They are in fabuloso condition. Now, why would I want 5? That makes no sense until you realize I had the 6th one hanging out at home, just waiting to join the family, or waiting rather to find a family to join. It was like heaven. I was very excited to find that I had 5 in one store, 1 from another store, and now we have a family. Now to the oddities. Once again, Linda's Lockers came through, I have to say, and we found not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 of these bad boys. These are New York State Emergency Medical Technician patches, circa the 80s. Maybe even before, we're not 100% sure. Now, these are really, they have never been used. They still have their little tapey tape and the string to put them on your shoulder. So, like I said, 4 of them. And what's really great about these is both John and I were EMTs. We were both 9/11 rescue EMT workers. And John has been an EMT in New York State since the 80s. Like 87, 88, something like that. My patch on my sleeve when I became a New York State EMT was not one of these. It was blue. So these are old, and I became an EMT. I was actually twice certified in New York State. But when I started working as an EMT, it was in the very late 90s, early 2000s. So these are a really awesome find. These are not for sale yet. We haven't quite decided what we're going to do with these yet. So, and last but not least, and this is this was the wackiest find of the day by far, and it's wiggling. So this is, here we go. It's a little cross box. And when I saw it, it was sitting like this, right? And I thought, oh my Lord, guys. So the last thing and the strangest thing that we found, and the strangest thing I think we have found so far, is this. Boop. Now, I did not see this side of it when I found it. I saw it like this. So imagine it's sandwiched in between like a couple of books and frames. So what I thought I'd come across was another like trinket box, jewelry box thing. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll take a look at it. Then I saw the cross. Boop. And I went, oh, that's something. Ooh, make sure the pieces are in there. Hold the pieces so they don't fall out. It has the Last Supper in gold on the back. And it is, for those of you who don't know, a portable, because I didn't really know, I guessed, a portable communion set with real glass for the glasses. They look like little thimbles. Real glass for the glasses. The wine holder itself is actually plastic. But this is a little metal piece. So the little communion would go in there and then serve it on the dish. That's the part that keeps rattling around. I have looked these up online. New, they go for anywhere on the cheaper side with plastic glasses, $30 to $75. This is pretty pristine new, like never used, the hinge is really tight and everything. This set, there is one other out there. The buyer did, or the seller did have it listed for $100, has since lowered their price to $40. It is exactly the same set. I have not decided whether or not we're going to sell it. I actually got it to use to make a vampire hunting kit for Halloween, because everything is about Halloween in this house. Oh my God, I am melting up here. Here's the ridiculous thing. It has been raining nonstop for like 3 weeks. All right, 3 weeks. It's like Noah's Ark up here. I'm not lying. No pun intended. Then the sun comes out and it's been like 70. It is 70 degrees outside, but because I'm on the upper floor, I am melting. Well, this room is on the upper floor. I am melting. I am melting right now. It is very warm in here and the sun beats on this room all day long. So back to this. I have not decided what I'm going to do with this yet. We might list it. We might not. If you are interested, let us know. Maybe we make a deal. We shall see. So that's it. Thanks for joining us on another thrifting haul. Hopefully next time I don't lose the footage. I actually get real footage and you get to actually see some of the places that we go to. Fingers crossed. But until then, stay swanky and stay classy.